in surveying, it happens that the surveyor measuring in this direction, but there is something here like a building or a rock. Here we looking at above to the ground. The surveyor measuring in this direction, but something is on his or her way, so he should stop here, measure to this and stop here and measure the rest from here, from this side. But how could it be, how could it be sure or sure, in which direction should he or her start from this side? So that would be the same direction as before, and this would be the same line, because he or she could not see behind the building, this side from here. So there are some ways. The first one, is like this. We should draw a perpendicular here, till some point which will passes the building or rock, and from the point here you should draw another perpendicular, we draw another perpendicular here, and we go as far as the length of this. Let's call it A and this B. This is perpendicular. Okay, so this, we go as far as AB, these two are equal, and finally we draw another perpendicular from on here. Okay, and this is what we do on the ground, not on a paper or a whiteboard or blackboard. Now if you extend this line, sorry, not extend, but if we join this point to this, let's call it C. If we join A to C, here we don't know if AC is the same direction as, let's call it O, as OA. Okay, we don't know yet that AC is the extension of OA, but here we got a So we not sure if AC is the extension of OA, but now we made this equal to this. We got a quadrilateral here, ACDV, ACBV, let's say, in which we got, and since these vertical lines are perpendicular to DB, then they should be parallel. So now in this quadrilateral we got two parallel and equal sides. Then by the theorem I guess I proved before, it should be a parallelogram. Then AC is parallel to DB, AC parallel to DB, and since and then these angles should be 90 degrees also. Let me now here the angle A, the angle OAC is 90 degrees plus 90 degrees, which is 180 degrees, which means that OAC is a straight line. And we got the same thing here for the C. So AC is the extension of OA, and let's call it O prime, and CO prime is the extension of AC. Then from O to O prime is a straight line, and CO prime is the extension of OA. So in order to go in the direction by this method, we should draw 1, 2, 3, 4 perpendiculars. But there are easier ways. One is using an equilateral triangle.